Welcome everyone to this wonderful day. And it's hot enough here to break. We can turn it up. We can turn it up a little more heat. Anyway, we're all here, of course, to celebrate the newlyweds, Rob and Katie Cicero. Congratulations. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the entire wedding party. The planners and the service providers for helping put on this grand event. And I would like to express sincere thanks to all of you in attendance today, especially those who traveled from afar and battled all this traffic and heat to help us celebrate today and tomorrow. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jim Robertson, of course, the proud father of the bride. And I would like to also say that my gorgeous wife, Cindy, sitting over there, profound sense of joy today, and obviously emotion on this special day. I'd also like to certainly recognize Robbie's parents, Debbie and Jim, sitting over there. Shaping Robbie into the fine gentleman he is today. We are certainly delighted to have Robbie now as officially in the family, and we are very much looking forward to the road ahead with Robbie, Katie, and our new in-laws. So thank you. Now I want to poke a little fun at the newlyweds, and so I'll start with Katie. So Katie, I knew from the first day she was born, she was sort of an all-in type of gal, right? All in. And you know, she demonstrated this not only in her toddler years, but through youthful childhood age, where she exhibited extreme independence, almost too much so. And very rarely got in trouble, right, Luke? Until one day, I had purchased a new car for my bride, and she decided that that car was a chalkboard. And instead of using chalk, she used a rock. And she absolutely destroyed this whole side of the car. And that, remember, Katie? And that was the only time that you pretty much got in trouble. But also, in her adolescence years, she did sort of demonstrate that she was really into, I would say, relentless challenges, right? And always trying to figure out, try to do things her own self. And I also would think, too, that she exhibited or started to develop a really fond love for animals. And as you can see today in the ceremony with Yeti and sort of Nike participating in it, I thought it was very touching. I also think that Katie's a get it done kind of gal. And, you know, it did surprise Cindy and I that she graduated college, accepted a job on the West Coast, rented an apartment pretty much online, packed up her goods, and 3 weeks later was in San Francisco, not knowing a soul sight unseen. Right, Katie? And pretty much down doing the same thing in your moves, Salt Lake City. The other characteristic I would say that Katie is sort of a hands-on kind of gal, which is a pretty good characteristic, I think, in today's world. And she pretty much knows the difference between a number 1 and a number 2 Phillips screwdriver. She knows how to position a step ladder properly. She can cut the grass. She does yard work. But I would say that this characteristic has really accelerated in her professional career as a marketeer. She's a marketeer and building brands and creating new products and running her own specialty dog collar business. Unleashed Outfitters, the name of that company.
That's it.
Black doesn't have a logo at the moment. In all seriousness, Katie, your mother and I are proud of you. Keep it up. Continue to do the all-in lifestyle. We're excited about your future. And by all means, go out and buy a little giant ladder, which is a new marketing gig. And if you're a dog owner, hit online Etsy and let's go buy a collar. Okay? Yeah. All right, so come on, Katie. So Cindy and I have been blessed to know Robbie now for, what, 5, 6 years? And we've spent some real quality time with him on family vacations, during holidays, and of course just hanging out on the lake. And I would describe Robbie as like sort of the ultimate sports enthusiast. and he's exceptionally passionate about the Highland Stadium. He goes on and on everything about how the Buckeyes are going to win, or more often than not win the national football championship. And so tonight we do have some go blue, and roll tide. But no, look, I also say that Robbie, I've come to respect, is a bit of a maverick. And he's really a maverick, as it turns out, for like first-time events. And so a couple years back, I bought this apparatus. It's called a flyboard. Okay, it's about yay big. It's got an 80-foot hose on it. You attach it to a jet ski, and it throws you up in the air, probably much 35 feet. And, you know, it's kind of like you're flying, hence the name, flyboard. So, you know, the Robertsons have gotten okay at this thing, you know, and it's quite good, actually. After you learn how to use it, you can sort of do 360s, you can do barrel rolls, you can dolphin dives and all this stuff. So we're hanging out at the lake one day. Katie says, "Hey, Robbie, want to give it a go?" Robbie says, "Oh yeah, heck yeah." So Robbie suits up, we get him in a vest and helmet, and so Katie is in charge of the tutorial. And Katie says, "Hey, Robbie, just bend your knees and take off. Go straight up, lean right, left, forward, reverse, and hang on." So we go out there, right, Katie? And I don't know about you guys, I don't know, have you ever launched a bottle rocket? Bottle rocket? You know, you light the fuse, it goes up haphazardly, okay, and then descends. Okay, so that was fun. But actually, he has become very good. But thank God he had a helmet on. And so the funniest thing was, he descends, he resurfaces out of water, and my daughter says, "Hey, Robbie, let's go again." And Robbie says, "Just getting started." So that's the kind of guy Robbie is. And so one more story, Robbie, on the Maverick thing. So, you know, we took family vacations together now and then, and so we decided to go deep sea fishing off the coast of South Carolina for reds. And so we're out there fishing, and after a couple casts, you remember Scott? I'm sorry I have to tell everybody this. But okay, he's got fish on, and he's like an 8-year-old fish on. And this pole honestly goes like this. It bends over. We think he's got a 70-pound fish on it. And remember, Luke, and he's fighting this thing. And we have not seen this fish surface. So finally the fish surfaced after about 15, 20 minutes. And it's a blacktip. And for you people in the north don't know blacktips, they look like baby great whites. Big fin, big teeth, big tail. And so the captain of the boat decides to gas this thing and get him in the boat. So he does, he gas this thing, gets him in the boat, throws it in the boat. Katie and Luke and I are running for cover. We're high ground. And this crazy fish is flopping around. And so Katie says, Rob, pick it up. I want to get a picture. And so the whole thing was priceless. Anyway, good times, Robbie, good times. And looking forward to many more. And we won't even get into spike ball or pool volleyball, water polo, any of that stuff. But Robbie professionally is in the data analytics area, does loyalty programs for Circle K, and we all know data is the new gold, and with all this crazy connectivity and AI, it's a bright future. So for Robbie, if you're not a loyalty member of Circle K, all right, you got to go out there and buy a loyalty program for Circle K. All right. So my wish is for Katie and Robbie to be all in on a terrific marriage. I would say to you that you should be mavericks and first-timers and go experiment with a whole bunch of stuff and try a bunch of new things. And I say above all that you should probably adhere to a famous quote from an American writer, Ernest Hemingway, which basically says, I love all that you are, I love all that you have been, and I love all that you will be. And if you adhere to that, I would say marriage is going to be a great journey. A great journey and a very successful marriage. So, okay. So what I would like to do is to, that was my piece of advice. I read about this stuff online. Anyway, Katie, I think that's gone on long enough. I would like for everybody to stand up and join me in the toast to the newlyweds. May your marriage every day be filled with joy and happiness. May God, family, and friends be your absolute priority in your guiding light. We are proud of your commitments that you made to each other today. We love you. Cheers. Cheers.